The Bengals had one of the top passing attacks last year, and within that passing attack, they love using their empty formations. So let's take a deeper look on how they like to attack with 5 wide receivers. So starting with the quick game, the Bengals are good at taking what the defense gives. You use that tight end as an extra protection, and then he's just going to turn and fire. Now a corner has to make a play in space from depth, and he misses. They pick up a first down. So one of the most widely used quick game concepts in football is the stick concept. So they're going to get that to the 3 receiver side here. So this guy here has got the hitch route, so he's going to drive to about 5 yards and hitch up. This number 2 receiver is on the quick out, and this number 1 is on the fade. Typically, the fade really isn't in the progression. He's just there to clear everything out, and then you work the flat defender. If he runs with the flat, you hit the stick route. If he squeezes the stick, you hit that out route. On the backside, they're going to run a levels concept. So what that means here, this number 2 is going to run a dig, and the number 1 receiver is going to run an in route. And what that allows is if you get some sort of overload and stick's not good, you should have a nice high-low combination or something that could potentially defeat man on the backside. So there's a big gap there for the stick route, and Burrow's able to hit it for another first down. Now let's take a look at some of their explosive dropback concepts. So in this instance, you're going to get mirrored slot fade. So these slots on each side are both going to run fade routes, and you're going to get hitches on the outside. This middle guy here is kind of a middle of the field open beater, so in case you had 2 high safeties and they expand, you've got that drag that can work across the middle. Now this play in particular showcases one of Burrow's biggest strengths, and that's hitting back shoulder fades. He may be the best back shoulder quarterback in the NFL. You can see he looks at the free safety in the middle of the field. He elects to go to this slot fade at the bottom of your screen. And not bad coverage, but he puts it where only that receiver can get it. And it's right on the money for a huge gain. So you can see their versatility here. You've already seen a 4x1 or quads look. You've seen your traditional 3x2, and now you see a 3x2 bunch set. And so they're going to work another fade concept. This time, this guy out here is going to run the fade. This point man, the guy on the line of scrimmage, he's going to drag out of there, and then you're going to get a flat route here. And the fade's able to win. Burrow doesn't have to throw the back shoulder on this one. He hits this one in stride. So it takes a little bit longer to develop, but he eventually beats the corner. It's cover 1. Beautiful ball. So a really common combination on the backside of routes is a dig with some sort of short route. So for example, this guy running a dig and then this guy running some sort of short route. Could be a hitch, could be an option route, could just be an out, but some sort of route that creates a high-low. And this is really good on the backside of combinations because let's say you want to single up a post. It really doesn't matter. You can run anything. If that isn't there, then the quarterback can scan his eyes across the field into this combination here. So this one in particular is what I have drawn up here. You're going to get this dig here, and you're going to get a sit route right here. Now the primary would be this seam right here, and that clears out the middle and allows that dig to come open in the middle of the field. So you see Burrow's eyes are down the middle of the field. They're in a Tampa 2. He doesn't like the seam. So he finds the hole and hits the dig. So here they're going to work away from the slot fade. And you get a full field concept here. So you're going to get fade, your hitch, your typical slot fade. He's going to work kind of over here about that 8 to 6 yard curl range. So Burrow knows now that he's going to work away from this guy's drop. So on the backside here, you've got a dig and you've got an out route. So Burrow gets his eyes there pretty quick because that Mike is already pushed towards the 3 receiver side. So he gets his eyes on the flat defender. He widens when he should be walling that dig because that corner has that out route. But he runs and then realizes he's wrong, but it's too late, and Burrow hits the dig. They even love using empty in the red zone. Even though the vertical space is limited for deep shots, the Bengals successfully employed 5 wide receivers to attack the full width of the field with horizontal stretches. Here, they're going to do a smash concept to the 3 receiver side up here to the field. So you're going to get a corner out here, a fin 5 and in here, and then he's able to sit, but he's able to pivot back out, knowing that he can't do it too much because he has that fin. Corner out is always great versus man coverage. You're going to see that a lot. So on the back side here, we're going to get a levels concept. And you're going to get Chase on a dig with Mixon here on a 5 and in. You can tell the Saints are really sold out to stop Chase here, which leaves a void underneath that Mixon gets into and Burrow hits. So Burrow doesn't even look at the smash side, gets right to the levels and hits Mixon in stride for the touchdown. The Bengals really like working this 2-man side here in the red zone. You've got Mixon and Chase down here again. Now they're flipped with Mixon in the slot and Chase on the outside. So Mixon is just going to run a stop route right there, while Chase is going to run kind of a skinny post. Now, the Saints here are going to try to funnel Chase into that free safety. They're in cover 1. He knows he has help inside, but it's a lot of space to cover, and does a good job of not drifting his route too far in, and Burrow puts a great ball in between the corner and the safety. So you can see he gets his eyes right to that 2-man side. That free safety is right in the middle of the field, so we know he's got the grass. The corner's beat, and a great ball for a touchdown. Let's see with the Bengals' newly reloaded offensive line if they increase the amount of time they spend in empty this upcoming 2023 season.